Well, I've got a very special guest who will tell us one of the biggest hidden secrets which I discovered here when I came for this FII summit, which is the secret of Red Sea. Big part where tourism seems to be booming, and this is something which perhaps we just need to bring out for the world now. John Pagano joins us now, CEO of Red Sea, who will tell us that what Red Sea as a tourist destination has to offer. You know, I've read about Red Sea as a student of geography. But perhaps what you are proposing is that we should explore it now as a tourist. Why should one come to Red Sea?
Well, first of all, look, Saudi Arabia is a country that is rich in history and culture. The civilization was born here. It's been the ancient Silk trade route. It's been obviously a very important religious destination. But one of the things that people don't necessarily realize about Saudi Arabia, as your geography told you, we have this amazing Red Sea. People think of Saudi Arabia as the desert, but actually it has so much more. It has mountains, it has beautiful islands, and so on. The Red Sea is developing a beautiful destination in amongst unspoiled nature. Why should people come and visit? Tourists want to go and experience new places. Saudi Arabia is opening up to the world for the first time in many, many decades, and we have a beautiful destination for which people can come and enjoy. But we're doing things differently at the Red Sea. So one of the things is that we've learned the lessons of the past. We as humanity have damaged our planet, not because that was our intention, but because we didn't know any better. We're benefiting from the lessons of the past to do things differently. So we're making sure that this beautiful nature that exists, and probably only exists here, to be brutally honest, we want to make sure that we protect it for future generations to enjoy. So today, more than 80+% of people that are participating in surveys about travel want to travel more sustainably, especially the youth. You know, the young generations, are upset about what we as seniors have done to their planet. And so they want to travel more responsibly, more sustainably, and we're giving them that outlet. So we're building beautiful tourism destinations at the highest quality with the highest service levels, but doing it in a manner that respects our nature. We're the biggest tourism destination in the world, powered by renewable energy 24 hours a day. We're building beautiful, innovative designs that really celebrate nature and offer the highest customer experience that you can imagine. So for a whole variety of reasons, this is a place that must be on people's bucket list to come and visit.
How many tourists have been coming to Red Sea now, and where do you see the curve moving?
Well, so it's early days for the Red Sea. So we've opened our 4th resort. We just announced it over the last 24 hours. So we've opened 4 resorts. We have a 5th resort that's opening up in December. But next year, between our Red Sea project and our Amala project, we have another 19 resorts. So that'll take us to 24 resorts. So as we continue to build momentum, we would expect by the end of the first phase to be attracting around 350,000 guests at Red Sea and another 150,000 up at Amala. So we're not intending for mass tourism. This is about luxury tourism that provides exquisite experiences in a most beautiful and stunning setting. But it's not just our marine environment. We have desert resorts as well as mountain resorts, just to create a group of experience, an integrated destination where you can have multiple experiences in one location. And that's something that's very unique in the world today.
Is there a conscious move by the government of Saudi Arabia to perhaps now also showcase that Saudi Arabia could be a place for tourism? You mentioned about deserts. Well, I learned about coffee and date, and now we're talking about Red Sea. Is there a conscious move by the government that they really want to bring out the goodness of Saudi Arabia as a tourist destination?
Well, look, I think if you got to go back to the beginning. So Vision 2030, one of the ambitions of Vision 2030 is to help to diversify the economy. Now, if you look at the tourism industry, it is one of the most important economic sectors globally. It represents almost 10% of global GDP. It employs 1 in 10 people. So if your ambition is to diversify your economy, tourism is a good place to start. Back when Vision 2030 was launched, tourism only represented 3% of the economy. And so it was a great opportunity to be able to develop that industry and actually increase the contribution that tourism makes to the overall economy. So yes, there's a very deliberate move by the leadership of Saudi Arabia to promote and develop a tourism industry here in Kingdom. Last year, we achieved over 100 million visitors to the country. and the ambition now is 150 million by 2030. So by developing that tourism infrastructure, we're going to be on our way to supporting that ambition. So yes, very definitely. And don't forget, and I know you experience it because you're at FII, the Saudis are very hospitable by
Yes,
nature.
yes.
This is one of the most hospitable countries I've ever been to. And so it naturally fits their culture and the way they respect and embrace visitors from around the world. And I think that's a perfect formula for the Saudi tourism to be super successful and really contributing and powering the Saudi economy.
Yeah, we've been there as a team from last 48 hours, and I can tell you it's very, very heartwarming to see the kind of welcome we've got, the kind of reception we've got, and the kind of hospitality which we've enjoyed. I'm just going to wrap the show with one simple line for the benefit of our viewers. In India, we say Atiti Devo Bhava, which means guest is like God. And surely we've got that kind of a spirit when we are visiting this lovely country. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you so much for having me.